Hello, this is Strelitzia or Dark Star Noise, depending on if I'm recording this for Discord or YouTube. Probably both, let's be real. Anyway, I'm doing this mainly because it's something I've never done before, which is showcase my characters in a gacha game, which, yeah, I haven't done that before. I might as well showcase the weapons too. Hi, Paimon. I would go to the character archive. Oh my god. I will go to the character archive, but that shows all the characters. I want to show the ones I have, which also shows the ones I have. It actually shows the date of when I got them too. Huh. I'll do that later. But let's get started. I'm going to start from the back of the list because that would be faster for me. I have a Roran, who I've not built whatsoever. As you can tell, he's level 1. He's a bow user. I really haven't touched him at all. I have Eon Sun, who I also haven't touched. She's a spear user, who I just gave that spear to because it was funny looking. I have Aoife, who I actually do plan on building, but I just actually been kind of lazy. Funnily enough, he's a catalyst user, but he uses a gun. Now it's just power kid. I have Toma. I just leveled him up just to get something. As you saw, he's a polearm user. I don't have to tell what element they are because, well, it's next to their name up there. I have Yao Yao, who, of course, I have only leveled up ascended once. She's also a polearm user. Don't ask why she has this weapon, because I had another copy of it. I have Kave, who is a great sword user. Yeah, he has this one because I just had it. I have Kujo Sarah. She is a bow user. I'm bad at pronouncing his name. Chung-Yun? Yes, Chung-Yun, I think that's how you say it. He is a Claymore user. I have this Claymore on him because it just looks the best. I know it's not the best, but it just looks the best. I have Deona. She's a half cat, half human hybrid. Yes, cat-human hybrid. She's a bow user. I have Rosaria, who actually I bit my tongue out. Who actually has an alternate costume because of something that happened in China. I don't know what happened in China, but she has a less lewd outfit, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Also, what is this? Oh, right. Ignore that then. I'm going to ignore that. I have Mika. Sound like a girl's name, but it's a guy. He is a polearm user. I have this on him because it just looks the best, honestly. I'm not going to start showing off artifacts until I actually have people with artifacts on them. I have Heizo because I don't know what else his name. Sorry. He's a catalyst user, but funnily enough, he uses martial arts. Yeah, I'm not going to show that off right now because that takes time. I have Goro. And he's a bow user. Of course, I have Amber because everyone gets an Amber when they start off this game. Excuse me. Actually, that is not true for 0.5% of players. Actually, probably just 0.1% of players that tried to go through the entire game without touching the statue, which is, oh boy, that is a task I would never try to do myself because it's kind of too late for me. Anyway, as you saw, Amber is a bow user. Yee. I have Gaming. I know his name. Yes, whatever. I know his name. But he's a Claymore user. I have this on him because it just looks funny. I have Dory here.
Ta-da! No! Oh, fine.
She is a great sword user, but funnily enough, her and Kave actually don't use their hands on their great swords unless they're doing a plunging attack, which is funny to me. I have Setos. I have this bow on him because it honestly just looks. Actually, I think this is his cannon bow. Yeah, I think that's his cannon bow. I have Fremine. I think that's how you pronounce it. He is a great sword user. I have this on him because it just looks the best. I have Farozan? Yes, Farozan. And she is a bow user. I wanted to build her, but I got distracted with another character that needed the same materials. I have Ningguang. I used her in the very beginning, then I dropped her afterwards. Actually, she still has the weapon I used on her in the very beginning, too. Wow. As you see, she's a Catalyst user. I have Daya, who she pity broke me. It was so sad. She's a great sword user. I have this on her because I had a spare copy. I have Aloy, who I will admit, yes, I was playing Genshin around the time she was given to all PlayStation users for free. I think it was also PC users, or was it just PlayStation users? But you cannot get her anymore. It's been roughly 4 years since she was released, and she's a bow user, of course, from her game. But she has no constellations. I don't think she is ever going to be given constellations because I feel like they have honestly forgotten all about her. And her voice actor is uncredited because of their choice. I have Beto, who I also used in the beginning.
If you ever want to trade tactics,
dropped.
I'm always ready.
She is a great sword user. I had a different great sword on her, but I gave it to someone else. I have Fischl, who is a bow user. She also has an alternate costume because I did the event. I should show off her original clothes, huh? This is what she looks like normally. And this is her outfit from the event.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
No, bye. Anyway, this is Kaya, who also has an alternate costume from an event as well. And as you saw, he's a sword user. I have Kachina. She is a human chipmunk hybrid or a squirrel. I'm not sure if she's a chipmunk or a squirrel. Actually, no, her tail isn't long enough. By the way, she has a tail. She is a polearm user. I have Shinku. How do you say his name? By the way, yes, this is a guy. I know he looks very feminine, but this is his alternate costume that was also from the event. He is. People have the fan base has, funnily enough, called him the male Farina. I have him with that sword because I'm a PlayStation user. I was just given it. I freaking fully ascended the sword too. God dang. Actually, you can't fully ascend this sword because it's an exclusive sword for PlayStation users. I have Lisa. Oh yeah, I should mention that for Kaya too. You're giving Kaya for free due to the story, and you're also giving Lisa for free due to the story. Very beginning. She is a Catalyst user. I have Razor. He is our precious little wolf boy, who is not actually a wolf boy, but he was raised by wolves. He's a great sword user. I also used him a fair bit, as you could tell. I have Tainari, who I actually still use for Hyper Bloom teams. And you've seen he was a bow user. I have Venti. Excuse me. Who is also a bow user. I think this is his cannon bow. Is this his cannon bow? Maybe it is. I can't remember what his cannon bow is. Anyway, I have Zhangling, sorry. As you saw, she is a polearm user, who also has an alternate costume on. Funnily enough, I still prefer this costume because this looks cuter. I have Bennett, who is actually leveled up a fair bit, but I took off his artifacts that gave him to someone else. Whoops. He's a sword user. I have Chevreuse, who is a polearm user. I have Candace, who is also a polearm user. I really like the way this polearm looks on her, but funnily enough, this is not her canon polearm. This is her canon polearm. Yes, I'm going to be showing off my weapons later on. I have Kiara, who is... She is not a human-cat hybrid. She's actually a yokai. A cat yokai. And funnily enough, I actually have her built. Actually, yeah, it started with Cadis. I have characters to build. I gave her the a set for energy recharge and HP. I don't know what I was doing with her at the time because I actually somewhat have her slightly built. Is not good. I'm not the best at building characters, but I'll do my best at least. Full constellation. I should have been showing that off, huh? I could, nah. She's a sword user, by the way. Artifacts as well. I've started building her, but then I lost the plot of what I was doing, so I just gave her attack, which I don't think is really good for her. But she is meant to have HP. Oh, wow, she's now C6? I'm actually quite surprised about that. I have Kale. She's a precious little cinnamon bun. She's a bow user. She is similar to Tainari. I switch bows between like 4 different bow users in this game, which is usually these 2 bows. As you tell, she's actually built the way I wanted to build her, which is crit rates, attack, more. Well, these 2 can't be changed, but I tried to focus on crit rate for her and some crit damage, which, as you can tell by this roll, did not freaking happen. I have Cookie Shinobu, who is a sword user. She is also somewhat built. I just decided to go freaking Elemental Mastery for her. As you can tell, as I gave her the Freedom Sworn Sword, which also increases Elemental Mastery. And no, I'm not saying that I built her correctly. I just built her the way I wanted to build her. I have Layla. I wish she had more presence in the story. She's like very adorable.
How did I do that?
Also, she is always sleep deprived, and I've vibed with that so hard. I gave her. She had a different sword on her. Yeah. I had this sword on her because it just looks so good. It really does. Holy crap, it looks so good. I have, Charlotte. She is a Catalyst user. I have this on her because I have 3 copies of this stupid one. I have Sayu. How you say it? Yes, Sayu. She was built, but I gave her artifacts to someone else. As you can tell, that she has this leveled up sword. I have Noelle, who I took someone else's greatsword and gave it to her because she also relies on defense, which is very funny to me. And she is marginally built. I feel like I need to give her better stuff, but at the time I was just being lazy. She's also a precious little cinnamon bun that must be protected at all costs. I have Eugene, who was built, but I took all her stuff off to give it to someone else. I have Klee, who is a Catalyst user. Yeah, she is, funnily enough, slightly built. Except for, she is very, rough to use because she was one of the first 5 stars in the game. Actually, I think she is the second 5-star in the game. Premium 5-star, mind you. I have Tartaglia, or Child. He's a bow user, funnily enough. It says he's able to use all weapons, but he's not proficient with using bows, so he decided, I'm just going to force myself to use a bow. Which is very funny. I have, oh god, New Violettes. New Violettes. He is also a catalyst user. I wasn't able to get his canon catalyst because my luck was just not on my side that day or month. I have Mulani. Oh yeah. Funnily enough, the stuff I had on Child, I gave it to him. Then I gave it to someone else because I realized he needs this stuff here. And then again, he's not fully built either. I have Mulani. Excuse me. Who I feel like needs a different weapon type. I don't know. I just feel like she doesn't feel like she's a catalyst user. She feels like she's I don't know. It's not a sword user, but a polearm user. We have Hytem? Oh, Hytem. Is that how Hytem? No, it's Hatem. Sorry. I'm trying to remember how to pronounce all these characters' names. And he is a sword user who I used to have built, but I took some stuff off and just gave him random crap. I need to fix him later. I have Yai Miko. Actually has her weapon. I was lucky enough to get it on her second rerun. And I have her somewhat built. All of her stuff isn't leveled up. And yes, I just gave her Marcy Hunter. Just because I thought it would be funny. I have Sino. Who also, funnily enough, used to be built, but then I gave his stuff to someone else. I have Clorind, who is a sword user. And I built her, but I've actually not really used her all that much. Because by the time I did get her, I had someone else. I have Marissa here, who is very adorable, and she caused an odd amount of controversy in the community because of her design. Which I'm just like, her design is fine with me. Sure, I guess you can say her skirt is kind of too short, but she has shorts on, so shut the heck up, you freaking idiots. Also, she is a freaking luchador. Also, she is a human cow hybrid. Yes. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I have Eula, who I got on her first run because it apparently took so long for her to have a rerun. And I was so happy that I got her at the time. Actually, she has been level 80 for a long time. I didn't get her greatsword, by the way. She initially had this sword for the longest time. Then I got this sword, this greatsword. Now she just stuck with that forever. As you can tell, she is still built from when I used her. You would think she was like a lot of cryo, but no. Apparently, people want her to have the Pale Flame set. I didn't get the best of luck building her because, except for that, holy crap, that is good crit damage, huh? Yeah, my artifact rolls have not been the best in the freaking slightest. Actually, that's a good set. That's a good roll minus the HP. Yeah, this is a good roll here. Yeah, this is very good. Dang. I have Xiao, who, following up, also used to be built like Sino. He's a polearm user. Alright, so we have this polearm. And I gave his set to someone else. Actually, multiple different people. I have Zing Yuan. No, that's Yun. Zing Yun. Zan Yun. Sorry, Zan Yun. I am butchering her name. I'm sorry. But she is a Catalyst user. And I don't have her built because yeah, I took all of her stuff off and gave it to someone else. Whoops. Multiple people actually. I have Yume Mitsuki. I'm just gonna call her Mitsuki. She is a Catalyst user. I have her built, but I have not really used her all that much. Also, apparently she is actually on the standard banner, which made me kind of annoyed that I found that out 2 days ago, or was it 3 days ago? Yeah, she's a standard banner character now. You want to know what really made me mad? I freaking pulled for her banner when she released. Anyway, I have Albedo, who is defensive. He is meant to be defensive, as he has his cannon sword from an event, by the way. It was an event sword, and this is actually his cannon sword. The set could be better, but this is why I stuck on him, because this feels like it fits. And yeah. Now Jian, she is. I seriously wish she had a presence in the story, because she's only been really a part of technically 2 events, or has it been 3? Either way, she's a great sword user. And for the longest time, I actually used to use her a lot. And the sad part is, I do believe her constellation is... Whoops. God damn it. Hold up. I think her constellation is actually kind of busted. To my knowledge, her constellation was never fixed. It was glitched, I mean. One of her constellations was glitched, and it was never fixed. Because, I don't know why. I have Yanfei. Also, yeah, she is actually still built. I gave her my personal build. This is not what you're supposed to use on her. Actually, Build Flame is what you're supposed to use on her, huh? Anyway. Anyway, yeah. I have Yang Fei here, who is also one of my favorites. She used to have a different weapon, but I gave it to someone else. And she is actually built, funnily enough. I have Barbara, who is actually a healer. I should tell when they're healers and whatnot, huh? Anyway, she used to have a different weapon, but I gave it to someone else. As for Catalyst, I only have these weapons. Hey, can you tell how many times a weapon has pity broke me? I'm looking at you, you son of a bitch. Anyway, she is built because I actually still use her pretty often. She's actually been outclassed by a different character who is also a healer and also Hydro. But yeah, I have Yan Yun. Lan Yan. I don't know how you pronounce her name actually. I'm sorry, but yeah, she is actually, funnily enough, a catalyst user who uses close range attacks for her catalyst for her attacks. Sorry, except for her charge attack. That is her only long range attack. And I built her for all attack. Yeah, she is built for the attacking. This is, funnily enough, the best set for her because she is meant to be inducing swirl. I forgot I could actually do this too. I could show my character stats. And here's your traveler. My traveler's name is Sproletia, of course. She is a sword user. She is never going to change her weapon. And I currently have her built for, holy crap, why do I have this on? Oh, right. I recently switched from Animo. She was Animo for a while for me. She also had a Dendro. She also has a Dendro build. It's these three elements that I usually switch between Animo, Dendro, and Pyro. Because, funnily enough, Pyro is actually kind of useful to me. I have Diluc, who is a great sword user, who has an alternate skin. I should mention that about Barba. She actually has an alternate skin too, but I don't have it on her for now.
I wonder when I'll...
Anyway, Diluc has his alternate skin. His premium skin, by the way. I straight up got it because it looks so good. This is his normal outfit. Sorry, I went for the edge look and he just looks very edgy with it on. I am not sorry. This is fodder. I tried to go for her weapon. It just did not want to show up for me. And I ran out of wishes, so I couldn't really try for it anymore. Because I was pity broken by another character that's going to show up relatively soon. But she's a polearm user. I have Mona, who I actually have built, but I don't think I have her talents leveled. Actually, I have her talents leveled up. Who's level 8 at least. I have a different set on her. That's not what you're supposed to have on her, but I just gave her this anyway. Because it's my characters. I do what I want. I have Yilan. How do you say her name? I don't know how you say her name. But she's a bow user. And I actually still use her pretty often because her ult is actually freaking powerful. Now, I'm not sure if you're supposed to have... Okay, yeah, I have her built entirely differently. I have her built the way I wanted her to be built, which is not the right way in the slightest. Oh my goodness, I'm just chaotic sometimes. But yeah. I have Kamisato Ayato. who I occasionally use with his sister in a freeze team or electro-based teams. He is a sword user, as you saw from his idol, and I still have him built for the most part. It's not the best because I swapped some of his stuff around. I have Nilu, who is I think she has the most HP in my out of all my characters. Oh, as you can also tell, she has a different outfit from her normal outfit. This is technically her cannon sword, but I'm not gonna lie, it looks ugly. But this is her quote unquote cannon sword because this is one of the only swords that give a HP bonus. Like she is built for HP. As you can also tell, I just said, nah, just give her more HP. And yeah, her artifacts are also HP based. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, is this supposed to be? Yeah, this is supposed to be HP. Yeah. And she is primarily on my Hyper Bloom team. Or no, she is not on my Hyper Bloom. She is on my Nahida Bloom team. She is going to be a nuisance with Nahida all the time. Who is another character who is right next. She is actually up next. Hi Nahida. She is one of the best little cinnamon rolls in this game. She also has one of the longest idols, too. She is a catalyst user. And she is built to my specifications. Crit rate, elemental mastery. Hey, guess what? Even more elemental mastery. Hey, look, even more elemental mastery and crit. Oh, would you believe it? Even more elemental mastery and crit. I wish I would have got some crit damage on this, but it just wasn't happening for me. So, yeah. Not the best, but hey, it's something. I have Catching, who is... I actually love her so much. She is one of my favorite characters in this game. But she is a sword user, as you saw. She technically has a cannon sword, but it's let me scroll all the way down here. Yeah, it's the Lion's Roar, which no. I usually give her the black sword or I usually give her the black sword or the primordial jade cutter. And funnily enough, she is one of the few characters that I have that can easily go over 100 crit rate. If I gave her the right sword. And switched around one of her artifacts. Because, yeah, her artifacts are actually kind of good. Like, this was on someone else, but I swapped it to her. Speaking of which, if I gave her an artifact that gave crit rate, yes, that would be much better. That would give her near 90. Also, I'm supposed to have the Thunder set on her, but yeah, I kind of lost the plot to that. My button is getting sticky. Okay. I have Raiden Shogun, or A. She has I would like to say two spirits inside of her. This is actually a mechanical body, which I can, funnily enough, show off that is a mechanical body. But I'll do that at the very end with another character. She's a polearm user, and I have her somewhat built. Is not the best because this is not what you're supposed to have on her. It is not what you're supposed to have on her. I'm wondering why the heck did I give her attack? Holy crap, yeah, I have her built entirely wrong. What the heck is wrong with me? Yeah, I'll work on her later. Oh, man, I really did have her built entirely wrong, didn't I? Yeah, that was on me. Anyway, I have Ganyu, who has an alternate outfit. Oh, I forgot to mention Catching also has an alternate outfit, which I also paid for. This is her normal outfit. And this is her alternate. I really like her alternate so much. It just looks so good. Ganyu's outfit that I... Did I pay for it? I think I did pay for this. Yes. This is her original outfit. She has her ponytail in this outfit and her
Sorry, I just need to adjust the headpiece a little. Almost ready.
In her paid for outfit, it's tied up in a bun, as you heard from her voice line there. And she's a bow user. This is not the right bow for her because that bow is on someone else. This is her cannon bow right here. Excuse me. Sorry. Actually, is this her cannon bow? I think it is. But I usually give her this bow as well. I have Shinhu, who her signature weapon for. Like, literally, when I was trying to go for someone else's weapon, because her banner is running right now, her weapon showed up instead, which is, yay. Also, I have her slightly built. Is not the best. This is following up the set that's supposed to be on her, but my, actually, no. Holy crap, my luck is actually kind of good here, huh? I think I have her built slightly, well, okay, never mind. She is supposed to be attack. For the longest time, I thought she was supposed to be all physical, but I guess her skills is based off of her attack. Holy crap, yeah. She is kind of good for me. Oh yeah, that's why I gave her a different weapon. Yeah, I usually give her this weapon. I don't know why, this feels like it works better for her. Even though she has no elemental mastery to her name. I can also give her this weapon, huh? Anyway, I have Jean, who was built, but now I just use her as the one of my artifact mules. This is actually a slightly alternate outfit that she has on. This is one of the free ones that they gave us. I actually like the way it looks better than her original, which is only slightly changed. She doesn't have the boob window, I guess. And this is her paid outfit, which I did not buy. I mean, I like the way it looks. I just knew I wasn't really going to use Jean that much. This is Kazuha, who is yeah, he's actually still pretty good in this game. He's a sword user, of course. I named him Raven, but his name is technically Wanderer because you're able to rename him. He's a catalyst user. He doesn't have his cannon weapon on him because, yeah, I have 3 of them and I gave them to other people. I still have them built for the most part. I do change it every now and then. But yeah. I have Cheska. She's a bow user, but she also has a gun staff that she uses in her skill and ult, which is yeah. And I technically have her built. For the longest time, I actually had her with the wrong set because I thought it was the right set for her, but then I looked at this, I was like, oh, I have the entirely wrong set. Yay. Is this supposed to be attack? Yeah, okay. Now, this one, I was like, for once, I'll actually take the attack percentage on her. Is it supposed to be elemental mastery? Oh, wow. Why did I do that? Oh, yeah, crit damage. Yeah, I need to fix that. As you tell, that luck was the opposite of what I wanted here. I wanted some crit rate, but didn't show up for me. Once again, didn't show up with the crit rate for me. I didn't get her signature weapon because I think someone else was running at the same time and I got his weapon instead. So I'm just like, cool. I'm going to use his weapon to switch in between.
Osmanthus what?
Shut up. I have Zhongli, who is he is technically outdated at this point, but he still gives one of the best shields in the game. He's a polearm user. Mind that polearm that I have on him. I just have that because it looks kind of funny. I don't have his signature weapon because I just had no luck. I have him slightly built. I have Ito, Arataki Ito, who, hey, guess who his kid is on? It's on Noel's, actually. Except for his artifacts. Only half of his artifacts is on Noel. Because he is meant for, yeah, defense. He scales off of defense as well. And guess who also scales off of defense? Noel. I have Navia, who is a great sword user. I have her signature weapon. Yeah, guess what? I have 3 copies of it. Oh, let's see. I have her built to my specifications. Probably not the best, but what can you do, right? Yeah, I need to get a different crown for her. This one's actually pretty good to me. Yeah, I liked it. Minus the defense on it. But hey, it works. Yeah, I need to get a different feather. Yeah. Yeah, I'll work on that later. And technically, I need a different flower too. She needs 4 different items. Actually, no. This one is actually pretty decent. Anyway. I have Chiori, who also skills off of defense. But I also have her sword. I wanted to build her my way, which I did. But yeah, as you can probably tell, luck isn't always on my side. It is rarely on my side in these games, actually. Yeah, I need to artifact farm later. Wow, is this not finished? It is not. Anyway, I'll work on that later. I have Sucrose, who used to be built, but I took her stuff off and gave it to someone else. She's a Catalyst user. I have Lynette, who actually I think I gave some of Sucrose's stuff to her. No, this is someone else. She's a sword user. She is a human cat hybrid. This is not the way you're supposed to build her. I just built her this way because I wanted to. Don't pay attention to my build style here. This is Hu Tao. She is my favorite character in this game.
Toodaloo.
Now, her attack is low, but she is meant to be dealing a lot of fire damage. Also, yes, I bought her outfit. This is her normal clothes. I feel like I forgot to show off someone else's normal clothes. Oh, I know who it was. This is her normal outfit, and this is her paid outfit.
Churl, Billy Churl.
Anyway, she's a polearm user. I got her signature weapon. I actually got her signature weapon when she released. Dang, I'm so sorry to that one guy, that one streamer that, oh my goodness. Ooh, boy, I count my stars lucky. Because when she first released, guess what wasn't a thing? A 50-50 for the weapon. Actually, it technically was. You just wasn't guaranteed a 50-50 after the first 50-50 you failed on. It was always a 50-50 chance for a weapon at the time. Now that's not the case. You get one 50-50 if you fail. Hey, you get a guaranteed 50-50. I mean, you get a guaranteed 5-star next time you pull for one. I have her slightly built. Yeah. 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 And this one sucks. I just have to get a different hat for her. But yeah. Do I have any shame? Absolutely fucking not. Let's look at her crit rate. Yeah, her crit rate is 59. It could be better. It could be better. It could probably be around 60 to 70. But her crit damage, though. Yeah, baby. I have Yoimiya, who is, I think she is built. I think this is a different set. Yeah, I gave her a different set. Yeah, I gave her a totally different set because this is a unleveled up feather. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is a different set. Well, she is a bow user. She is also very precious. Like oh my goodness, she had one of the best character stories. She actually had a part 2 before a lot of characters, but I feel like she deserved it. She is just a cinnamon bun. She is also usually stuck on a banner with another desirable character at the time whenever she shows up again. This is, oh crap, how you pronounce her name? Mavika. I think that's how you say her name. She is a great sword user. I didn't get her signature sword. I just when she was released, she was out with a different character, who I also got at the time, and yeah, I just did not have the wishes left. Also, no 50-50 was lost for those two characters. My time limit is nearing its end, so I had to split this up in another video. All right, I'm going to stop right here and continue on in the next one.